Dad, can I ask you a question?
What?
It's about for English. I need to tell you an Canadian story.
A Canadian story about what?
Anything.
Well, I don't know. I could tell a story maybe about when I was up in Churchill doing the polar bear tours, and like there was that time I touched the polar bear on the nose. But yeah, no, I don't think that's a good
kind of boring.
How about the time we landed that, like, we were flying in this little float plane, and like we were having engine troubles, and we were almost back in Churchill, and we had nowhere to land except an iceberg. It was a big iceberg, and then we landed the plane on the iceberg, but it happened to be the only iceberg with a polar bear on it.
Oh.
But like, then the polar bear got scared and he jumped in the water, so that wasn't too exciting. And then there was a time that we almost died when we were going out to North River, which is about 40 miles north.
Ooh.
And there were 6 of us in a 12-foot boat. We had to leave at midnight because of the high tide, but then everybody was fighting in the boat because we had been drinking, and like we were going out and out and out, and we didn't find anything for about half an hour. So it was like a mutiny. So we all turned around and went back. And we got back, and then I got out because I said, I'm not going anymore with you guys. You're too drunk and it's not safe. And then they ended up going back there, and they ended up getting stranded, and their boat sank, and they had to walk back for about, well, I think it was a day and a half, carrying all their beer.
Take the beer.
No, but that's not very exciting either. Well, there was a time that we almost died when we went canoeing up to on the Deer River. So we took the train about, I don't know, it was about 80 miles south and then we got off, and on the way there we were going. We were sitting in the bar car on the train, and this old native guy said to us, "Where are you guys going at this time of year?" And I said, "Well, we're going to the Deer River. We're going to canoe back." He says, "Well, everybody knows there's no water in the river at this time of year." So we ended up getting there, and then we ended up having to sleep on the side of the river, and no, 6 of us almost died that night, but that one's too long. That'll take me an hour to tell you that one. How about the time I got the Thunder Buggy stuck when the day my dad died, and I couldn't get out of town. I couldn't get a flight because everything was booked, so I was kind of so mixed up in my head that I had to do this Via Rail tour with the Thunder Buggies and these old people, and I was just going crazy, and I ended up, like my boss always told me, don't drive, whatever you do, don't go in the lakes, but I went in the lake anyways, and I got the Thunder Buggy stuck. And then I had to get 2 other Thunder Buggies to help pull it out, but because of all the people were on it, I had to get everybody out of the Thunder Buggies, and then the shifter fork popped out, and then I had to, it took me about 45 minutes, I had to tear the whole thing apart and pull the top of the transmission off to fix it all, while all these 90 people are standing there waiting. One of them could have got eaten by a polar bear, and then my boss flew in a helicopter and landed on top of the Thunder Buggy and told me, "I'm not fucking impressed." And he says, "I'll talk to you later." So then this old lady said to me, "What did your boss say when he flew in on the helicopter?" And I said, "You really want to know what he said? You really want to know?" And she goes, "Yes." And I said, "He said, I ain't fucking impressed." And then she went, "Oh," like that. And then, you know, she never talked to me for the rest of the trip. And then about 2 months later, we got a written complaint in that I was swearing. Oh, so yeah, that's about all. I don't know, there's not really anything exciting that I've done.
That's good enough. Thanks, Dad.
Okay.